This is KAGS 8 Sports.
Time to forget about the past and live in the now. Easier said than done, but if the Aggies have hopes of a double-digit win season, they must. A 49-42 loss Saturday at home against number 1 Alabama was not the result the maroon and white wanted, but the Aggies didn't have to look far when it comes to how they should handle the defeat.
You got no greater example of how to handle one game than the team in the other locker room. They went on to have an extremely successful season, and we got a lot of football ahead of us.
That football starts on Saturday night with SMU, a team the Aggies blasted last season, 48-3 on the road, a victory that started the talk of Johnny Manziel as a Heisman candidate. It wasn't all bad for the Aggies, specifically Manziel on Saturday. The QB set school and SEC records for passing and total yards, and he was rewarded today, 4 times to be exact. The 20-year-old got 4 national honors for his performance against the Crimson Tide. Johnny won the Davey O'Brien QB of the Week, the National Offensive Player of the Week by Earl Campbell Tyler Rose Award, a Manning Award Star of the Week, and Manziel was named to the weekly honor roll for the Paul Hornung Award. And some NFL tonight, a pair of teams that don't want to start 0-2. The Pittsburgh Steelers visiting the Cincinnati Bengals. Andy Dalton threw his only touchdown of the game midway through the third. That game right now in the fourth quarter with Cincinnati leading it 20-10. September usually a month for high school, college, and pro football, and some good pennant races in Major League Baseball. But college baseball is back in action in Aggie land. The Texas A&M baseball team started fall practice this afternoon. Plenty of fielding and conditioning drills for Coach Childress' squad after an inaugural season in the SEC that had the Aggies lose in a regional tournament. Year 2 should prove interesting.
Understand that it's a 10-week grind. There are no easy weekends. It's a very unforgiving league and one that we want to play in. It's the very best in the country, and if you're going to be the best, you've got to beat the best on a consistent basis, and we feel very fortunate to be in the SEC.
Rob Childress and his Aggies start the season at home on Valentine's Day, a 3-game series starting Friday, February 14th against Northeastern. And some Major League Baseball, 2 teams tied for the top wildcard spot in the American League, Rangers and Rays. Rangers trailing it 2-1. Ian Kinsler doubles to right. Mitch Moreland come around and score. Game tied at 2. Kinsler happy to be at second. Same score, bottom of the frame with 2 on, 1 out. James Loney, the ex-Dodger, singles to left. David DeJesus scores. Tampa wins it 6-2, so they now own that lead over the Rangers in that wild card spot. But of course, Matthew, now there's 2 wild card spots, as many know. But football, really the big thing. Again, the Aggies will talk to the media tomorrow, and we'll have all of that tomorrow night at 6.
And I do have to ask, if the Rangers collapse, is Ron Washington's job in trouble? 2 years in a row.
It's possible. They can't blame Josh Hamilton this year, so you would have to think the finger would go directly at Ron Washington.
All right, well, thank you, Chris, and we'll look forward to hearing from the Aggies tomorrow. So when we come back, though, we'll hear from Jared Washington.